Lily thought she was cleaning an old, empty house, but she discovered something nobody had seen for many years. Hidden behind an old bookshelf was a mysterious door, and in her hand was the only golden key that could open it. What was waiting behind that door? A magical garden or a dangerous secret? Stay with me until the end, because Lily's greatest adventure is about to begin, and the final secret will change everything. Lily was a young girl who loved discovering new things. She lived in a quiet village surrounded by green fields, tall trees, and beautiful mountains. Everyone in the village knew Lily because she was kind, curious, and always ready to help others. Lily's favorite person in the world was her grandmother. Her grandmother used to tell her amazing stories about forgotten places, secret gardens, and hidden treasures. Every place has a story, her grandmother always said. You just need a kind heart to find it. One rainy afternoon, Lily visited her grandmother's old house. The house had been empty for many years. Dust covered the furniture, old books filled the shelves, and the walls were decorated with paintings from the past. Lily decided to clean the house. While moving some old books, she noticed a small, strange book hidden behind a shelf. It looked different from the other books. The cover was dark blue, and there were mysterious golden marks on it. Lily opened the book carefully. Most of the pages were empty, but one page had a small drawing of a door and a few words written below it. The door will open when the right person finds the key. Lily was surprised. What door? What key? She whispered. As she turned the page, something shiny fell onto the floor. It was a small golden key. Lily picked it up and looked at it carefully. The key was beautiful, but she had never seen anything like it before. Suddenly, she heard a soft sound coming from behind the bookshelf. Knock, knock, knock. Lily froze. She slowly moved the bookshelf and discovered something hidden behind it. A small wooden door appeared on the wall. The door had the same golden symbol as the book. Lily held the key tightly in her hand. She was nervous, but her curiosity was stronger than her fear. She slowly placed the key into the lock. The door began to glow. And then, it opened. A warm, magical light came from inside. Lily took a deep breath and stepped forward, not knowing that this moment would change her life forever. Lily slowly walked through the mysterious door. For a moment, she closed her eyes because the light was so bright. When she opened them, she could not believe what she saw. Behind the door was a beautiful garden. It was not an ordinary garden. The flowers were glowing softly, the trees were taller than any trees Lily had ever seen, and small streams of clear water flowed between the green grass. The air smelled sweet, like hundreds of flowers blooming together. Where am I? Lily whispered. She looked back, but the old wooden door had disappeared. Lily walked carefully through the garden. She saw flowers with different colors and butterflies flying around her. Everything looked peaceful and magical. As she walked further, she found a small stone path. At the end of the path was an old wooden house covered with green plants. Lily knocked on the door. Nobody answered. She opened the door slowly and entered. Inside the house, there were many old books, maps, and pictures. On the table, she found a dusty diary with a golden symbol on the cover, the same symbol as the key. Lily opened the diary. The first page said, "To the person who finds this garden, this place is protected by kindness, courage, and hope. But the garden is in danger, and only someone with a pure heart can save it." Lily became curious. Who wrote this diary? She wondered. She turned more pages and discovered the story of a girl who had protected the garden many years ago. The girl's name was written on the last page, but part of the page was missing. Suddenly, a strong wind entered the room. The candles went out. The garden outside became dark. Lily looked through the window and saw something strange. The beautiful flowers that were glowing before started losing their light. A small message appeared on the diary. The garden is waiting for a brave heart. The first challenge has begun. Lily felt afraid, but she remembered her grandmother's words. Being brave does not mean you are never afraid. It means you keep going even when you are afraid. Lily closed the diary and stepped outside. She knew she had to discover the secret of the garden. But she did not know that her biggest adventure was just beginning. Lily stood in the middle of the magical garden. The bright flowers had become quiet, and the beautiful colors around her were slowly fading. She looked at the golden key in her hand. It started shining and pointed toward a small path hidden between the trees. "Maybe this is the way," Lily said softly. She followed the path and reached a large stone gate. On the gate, there were 3 words written: kindness, courage, truth. Suddenly, a voice came from the gate. "Only someone with a good heart can pass." Lily looked around, but she could not see anyone. The voice continued. "To open this gate, you must answer one question." A picture appeared on the stone wall. It showed 2 paths. One path was easy and beautiful, while the other path was difficult and full of obstacles. The voice asked, "Which path will you choose?" Lily thought carefully. The easy path looked tempting, but something inside her told her that the difficult path was important. "I choose the difficult path," Lily answered. "Why?" the voice asked. "Because easy choices are not always the right choices. Sometimes we learn the most when we face challenges." The stone gate slowly opened. Behind the gate was a dark forest. Lily walked inside and heard strange sounds around her. The trees moved gently, and the wind whispered her name. After walking for a while, she found a small bird trapped under a fallen branch. The bird looked weak and scared. Lily forgot about her own journey and quickly helped the bird. She moved the branch away and gave the bird some water from a nearby stream. Suddenly, the bird began to glow. It transformed into a beautiful golden bird. "Thank you, Lily," the bird said. Lily was shocked. "You can talk." "Yes," the bird replied. "I am the guardian of this garden. I was waiting for someone kind enough to help without expecting a reward." The golden bird flew around Lily and dropped a small silver feather into her hand. "This feather will help you find the next secret of the garden," the bird said. Before Lily could ask more questions, the bird flew away. Lily looked at the silver feather and smiled. She realized that the first challenge was not about strength or magic. It was about kindness. But as she looked deeper into the forest, she saw a dark shadow moving between the trees. Someone else was inside the garden, and they were watching her. Lily held the silver feather tightly in her hand. She looked into the dark forest, trying to understand who was watching her. The wind became colder, and the trees moved slowly around her. "Is someone there?" Lily asked. For a few seconds, there was no answer. Then a quiet voice said, "Why are you here?" Lily turned around and saw a girl standing between the trees. The girl looked about the same age as Lily. She wore an old blue dress, and her eyes were filled with sadness. "Who are you?" Lily asked. The girl looked at the ground. "My name is Mia," she replied. "I have been waiting for someone to come here for a very long time." Lily was surprised. "Do you know this garden?" Mia nodded. This garden was once full of happiness and light. But many years ago, something happened, and the magic started disappearing. "What happened?" Lily asked. Mia looked toward the old trees. The garden was protected by a special crystal. It gave life and light to everything here. But the crystal was hidden when someone tried to use its power for the wrong reason. Lily looked at the golden key. "Can we find the crystal and save the garden?" Mia smiled a little. "Yes, but it will not be easy. The garden will test your heart before it reveals its secrets." Suddenly, Lily's silver feather began to glow. The feather pointed toward a mountain behind the forest. "The crystal is there," Mia said. Together, Lily and Mia followed the glowing feather. They walked through a valley filled with strange plants and crossed a small wooden bridge over a clear river. On the way, Lily noticed that Mia became quieter. "Are you okay?" Lily asked. Mia stopped walking. "I have a secret," she said. "What secret?" Mia looked at Lily with worried eyes. "I am not just a visitor in this garden. I am connected to its past." Before Lily could ask more, the ground started shaking. A loud sound came from the mountain. The path ahead disappeared, and a message appeared on a large stone. "Only those who trust each other can continue." Lily looked at Mia. They both knew the next challenge had begun. But Lily still did not know the truth about Mia. Lily looked at the message on the stone. "Only those who trust each other can continue." She looked at Mia and wondered what secret the girl was hiding. Mia, I want to help you, Lily said. But I need to know the truth. Mia stayed quiet for a moment. Then she took a deep breath. I am the last guardian of this garden, Mia said. Lily's eyes widened. The last guardian? Mia nodded. Many years ago, my family protected this garden. We promised to keep its magic safe. But when the crystal disappeared, the garden lost its power. I have been searching for someone who could help me bring back the light. Why didn't you tell me before? Lily asked. Because I was afraid, Mia replied. I thought you would leave if you knew the truth. Lily smiled. Everyone has secrets and fears. But a true friend deserves honesty. Suddenly, the stone in front of them began to glow. The path opened. The garden had accepted their trust. Together, Lily and Mia entered a hidden cave inside the mountain. The walls were covered with shining crystals, and the sound of water echoed around them. At the center of the cave was a small empty place shaped like a crystal. Mia looked worried. The magic crystal should be here. Lily noticed something on the ground. There were tiny golden marks leading deeper into the cave. Look, Lily said. Maybe the crystal was moved. They followed the marks until they reached a small room. Inside the room was a beautiful crystal covered in a dark shadow. Mia stepped forward. That is the lost crystal. But when they tried to touch it, the shadow became stronger. A voice filled the room. Who are you to take the crystal? Lily felt nervous, but she remembered her grandmother's advice. Sometimes courage means doing the right thing, even when you are afraid. She stepped forward and said, We do not want the crystal for power. We want to return the light to the garden. The shadow became smaller. The crystal began to shine. Then a mysterious figure appeared in front of them. Lily and Mia were shocked. The figure said, I was waiting for someone with a truly kind heart. But who is this mysterious person? And why did they hide the crystal? The mysterious figure stood in front of Lily and Mia. A soft golden light surrounded the figure, making it difficult to see the face clearly. Who are you? Lily asked bravely. The figure slowly stepped forward. My name is Alara, she said. I was the first guardian of this garden. Mia looked surprised. The first guardian? But the story said you disappeared many years ago. Alara smiled sadly. I did not disappear. I stayed here to protect the crystal. Long ago, someone wanted to use the crystal's magic for selfish reasons. To keep the garden safe, I hid the crystal and created a test. Only a person with kindness, courage, and honesty could find it. Lily looked at the crystal. So the garden was waiting for someone like us? Yes, Alara replied. But finding the crystal was only the beginning. The final challenge is returning its light. Alara pointed toward the crystal. Two people must place their hands on the crystal and make a promise. Lily and Mia looked at each other. What kind of promise? Mia asked. A promise to protect the garden, not for yourself, but for everyone who needs hope. Lily and Mia placed their hands on the crystal. We promise to protect this garden with kindness and care, they said together. Suddenly, the dark shadow around the crystal disappeared. A powerful golden light filled the cave. Outside, the flowers started glowing again. The trees became green and the rivers sparkled like diamonds. The magical garden was coming back to life. Alara smiled. You have restored the garden's magic. Lily felt happy, but she had one question. Can I visit this place again? Alara looked at her kindly. The hidden door only opens for those who carry the garden's message in their hearts. If you continue spreading kindness, you will always find your way back. Mia looked at Lily. Thank you for helping me save my home. Lily smiled. Thank you for trusting me. As Lily walked back toward the hidden door, she looked around the beautiful garden one last time. She knew this was not just an adventure. It was a lesson she would remember forever. But when Lily returned home, she found something unexpected waiting for her. Lily slowly walked back through the magical door. The golden light surrounded her, and in a moment, she was standing inside her grandmother's old house again. Everything looked the same. The dusty books were still on the shelves. The old clock was still hanging on the wall. The rain was still falling outside. But Lily knew she was not the same girl who had entered that door. She looked at the golden key in her hand. It was no longer shining, but it felt warm, like a small reminder of her incredible journey. Lily carefully placed the key inside the old blue book. Then she heard something. A quiet voice came from behind her. "Lily." She turned around quickly. Nobody was there. She looked at the book again and noticed a new message written on the empty page. The greatest treasures are not gold or jewels. They're the memories we create and the kindness we share. Lily smiled. She finally understood the lesson of the garden. The next morning, Lily returned to the village. She noticed small things that she had never paid attention to before. She saw an old neighbor carrying heavy bags, so she helped her. She saw a little girl sitting alone, so she became her friend. She saw people feeling sad, so she shared kind words with them. Slowly, the village became a happier place. One evening, Lily sat under a big tree and looked at the stars. She thought about her grandmother's words. Every place has a story. You just need a kind heart to find it. Lily realized that the hidden garden was not only a magical place. It was a reminder that every person can bring a little magic into the world through kindness. Days passed and Lily continued helping others. But one night, when she opened the old blue book again, she found a new page. This time, there was a drawing of a different door, and underneath it were the words, "A new adventure is waiting." Lily held the book and smiled. She knew her journey was not over yet,